Just before 2:30 p.m. today, emergency services received the first of many phone calls reporting a number of people had received stab wounds inside the Countdown supermarket on Cumberland Street in Dunedin here, just next door to the police station. Police staff were on site within minutes, and upon arrival, police located 4 people with serious stab-related injuries. We also located a man who we believe was allegedly responsible for the incident, and he had been detained by members of the public prior to police arrival. This was a fast-moving and extremely traumatic event for every person in the supermarket. For the victims who were stabbed, for those who were present who tried to intervene, and those who had to flee to a place of safety. While we are satisfied we have the person responsible for the assault in our custody, we are in the very early stages of this investigation into what took place. This includes understanding the motivation for the attack, which will be a key component of the investigation. However, on the face of what we currently know, we believe this was a random attack. We believe this was a random attack. The scene has currently been locked down and will be the subject of an extensive scene examination over the next couple of days. While we are in the process of compiling witness information, we are also collecting CCTV footage. The alleged offender is currently receiving medical attention in Dunedin Public Hospital. He is under police guard there and is yet to be formally spoken to and charged. We would encourage anyone who has information, including video footage of this incident, to get in touch with the police via the 105 number and quote the incident in Dunedin Countdown. Thank you.
Do we have an update on the medical conditions of those stabbed?
We have 4 victims, 3 of which are described as being status 1, and my latest briefing was that 3 are going into surgery this afternoon, and I don't have an update on that at this point, but hope to have an update later in the evening.
How did the offender sustain injuries?
It was a minor injury that took place during the incident.
Is he known to you?
I can't comment on that. This matter is likely to be before the courts tomorrow, and as such, I'm unable to comment any further directly around the offender.
In connection with this matter?
The investigation is in the very early stages, but clearly we'll be doing a lot of background inquiries into this alleged offender and his local living conditions.
What would you say about those people that tried to detain him while they waited for police to arrive?
Oh look, it's nothing short of heroic. I have, before I came to speak to you this afternoon, viewed the CCTV footage, which is quite traumatic. And what I can say is that those that intervened, some of who became injured themselves, I think have acted selflessly and with great courage to prevent this man from hurting anybody else, and indeed I think they did just that.
Did he go into the countdown armed?
We don't know that at this stage.
Was there any staff members that were involved in helping detain them?
It's very early stages. We're trying to make sense of that in terms of the witnesses that we're speaking to and understanding what took place, but I can't rule that out at this stage.
Did this specifically take place inside the pharmacy in Countdown? Is it the main area of interest?
I believe that the incident was adjacent to the pharmacy area in the supermarket, yes.
Was he seeking service from that pharmacy?
I don't know that.
Do you know if any students or young people were victims in the attack?
Again, very, very early stages in the investigation. We're dealing with it was a busy supermarket. There are a lot of people in there. We're seeking to establish the identity of our victims, get in touch with their next of kin, and of course we're also looking to identify all the other witnesses that were either in the car park, inside the building, or may have been involved in any other way.
Did the proximity of emergency services to the incident help in the response?
Undoubtedly, but I think the credit goes to the members of the public that acted heroically to try and prevent this offender from causing any more serious harm.
He was wearing a t-shirt that said Sons of Anarchy New Zealand. Is there any significance in that?
I can't comment on it. I don't know that.
Is the man a vagrant?
As I said, I can't really make any direct comment in relation to the alleged offender.
Has he been formally charged?
He's currently at the Dunedin Public Hospital receiving treatment for his injuries. We've got a team down there, obviously talking to others, and I expect, depending on when he's seen at the hospital, he'll come back to the police station here tonight and he will be formally charged this evening or first thing tomorrow and appear in the Dunedin court tomorrow morning if all thing goes to plan.
What sort of charges are like?
Well, at this stage, it's a serious stabbing, so it's at a minimum wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. God forbid that the status of those victims deteriorates overnight, and then we would be looking at something else. But let's hope that's not the case.
Is there additional security at any other supermarkets?
I don't know that. That's a question you have to direct to the Countdown franchise, but certainly we're in contact with the local manager and we are making contact with the franchise across the country. They'll make their own decisions about that.